Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. I hope you're all safe and well, and I've had a good stitch week. Mine started off pretty good, but I didn't get much work done. I've worked on 3 projects this week. So yeah, it's been one of those interesting weeks this week. So on the weekend went well. I had good stitch time at the weekend. Didn't manage to get a stitch with me done, but I did put the one from the following week that I forgot to do. So the weekend was pretty good. And Monday we ended up having the youngest niece after work, because she was meant to be going down to grandma's on Monday morning, and her mum was sick, so she couldn't take her. So we ended up with her on Monday afternoon after we finished work. So we was babysitting to take her down on Tuesday. So no stitching got done on Monday. Got some stitching done on Tuesday. Wednesday, no stitching at all got done because we had a really big bushfire in the area. So half of where I live, the town I live, was on prepare to leave, and the rest of us was on be prepared. So keep an eye out and get ready to pack stuff up if you needed to. So yes, it was a really big fire. There's 2 going off. The other one was down where the eldest niece lives, and they were on like get out basically. So they had to go and pack all their stuff and get ready to leave. So yeah, hers was a really big one. Ours is now contained, and as far as I'm aware, it's out. The one there where the eldest niece is, that one it's in an area where they can't get access to it, so they were having to use water bombers and everything to try and keep it under control. So I don't know if that one's still burning or not. I know they were allowed back home, so they must have it contained, but they had to be prepared. So Thursday we had a really big storm come through with a fair bit of rain, so that helped our fire out. And it did help the one near my niece's, but they said, like, because the day after was going to be dry again, obviously if it wasn't completely out, it could flare up and just go out of control again. So they were all on like constant watch to see what was going to happen there. So yes, so bit of a fun week. I managed to get a little bit of stitching done on Thursday, not much, because that's shopping day. And then on Friday, so yesterday, we had the youngest niece again, because we had to pick her up from grandma's and then wait for her parents to come and pick her up. And then they decided they were going to stay here for ever and a day. So they didn't leave till almost 6 o'clock. So needless to say, I didn't get any stitching done yesterday either. So I've got 3 projects. Well, let's say I've got 3 projects to work on. So I shared the progress on my 3 projects. And then since we're now last day of September, so only 12 weeks till Christmas, just so you know, and 13 weeks till the end of my challenge with Alara. I've got my next 3 projects that I'll be working on for the month of October. So I'll show you those as well. So, right, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, actually, but I remember, obviously, if you've been with me a while, you know, I went to see the neurologist a couple of months ago, and they said, they booked me an appointment to go and see the psychologist to find out why I keep forgetting stuff. Well, I got a phone call yesterday at work, so I'm booked in for them on the 20th of October. So if I remember correctly, what the neurologist said is a 7-hour test to test everything. So it's going to be fun. So yeah, so I've got an appointment for that one. Right, anyway, I digress. Let's get into what we've been stitching. So the first one is a Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's artwork by Asira Marchetti, and it's a magical moment in time, this one. And I've been working in this area here. I was trying to get the big section completed that I just needed to fill in, but I didn't manage it. So this one is done on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it to 2/110 stitch. And I've just run out of floss to be able to get this, but I've got 399 stitches. One more stitch and I've made 400, but never mind. So this is where we are on there now. So as you can see, I filled in there. So I was aiming to try and get this little section here done, but I didn't quite manage it. So this is where we got up to. So next time he comes out, hopefully I'll be able to finish all that part off. Apologies if you can hear a noise, someone's moving the bins around by the sounds of it. So yeah, so this is where we got to on there. The next one was, didn't know whether to share this one or not, but this one got a little bit of work on. This is the one I managed to get a bit of stitching in on Thursday. This is my Riolis kit, which is horses. I'm working in this horse here, so I filled in a bit more on his head. So this one is on 14 count Aida, stitched 2/1 full cross using the acrylic wools that are provided, and this one got a total of 81 stitches. So this is where we are. So it's looking more and more like a horse. So I start filling in again from the top. So I filled in this ear and some patches through here, I think. Filled in this centre part here on his head, and a bit more through this way. I remember that bit. So yeah, I was going to finish this part here, but it's a blend, and I can't be bothered to pull the blends out for that one. So yeah, so at least we have an eye now. That's really good. So yeah, so this is my Riolis kit. And then the last piece that I worked on was my mini top frog, having the designs artwork by Jodie Bergsma. This is the one that I'm doing with the challenge with Alara. So I have to get this completed by the end of the year. So I've got 13 weeks to finish it. And Alara is doing all the black on the outline outside of Dragons of the Spat. Now this one I'm also stitching with Judy, who's an Aussie in the Kiwi build, and Kelly from Kel Stitches. So they're just doing it as a stitch along, and I'm doing it with the challenge. So this one is being stitched on 28 count easy guide, 2/1 10 stitch, and I had a good weekend, as I say. So this one, this weekend got 3,485 stitches. And this is where we're up to now. So as you can see, I've done, I think it was from there, boom, all the way down. So I've only got the rest of this column here and the 2 more columns, and I've got a page finish. So that's where we are on there. I'll put it that way so that I can put the picture in for side by side. So yeah, so I've only got this little bit around here to do. A lot of this was a lot of one colour though. Well, 2 or 3 colours, but they were in big blocks. So like this part here filled in really quickly in this part. So not so many ninja stitches on this one. So hopefully this weekend I can get this page finished, and then we can start sorting out the rat's nest and getting all those packed in. So yeah, so that's where we are on that one. So good stitchy weekend on that one. So that's that. So the new projects I'm going to be working on for the month of October. The first one is in a bag that I made myself, just a Christmassy looking bag. And this one is a cross stitch studio chart, and it's called Smiling Tiger. As you can see, I finally printed off the picture, just finished laminating. So that's one we're working on, and I'm up in this area here. So this is being stitched on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing this 1/1 full cross. So this is where we're going to be starting from. So not a lot done yet on there. This is the end of the first page, I believe. So yeah, I'm just going to work my way down now. Finish that page off. So yeah, pick the darkest corner to start working. But never mind. Put that away in a minute. The next project I'm going to be working on is a chart from Cross Stitch for Everyone, and this one is called Tenderness. And at the moment I'm in this area up here, and this one is on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/1 10 stitch. So this is where we're going to be starting from on that one. So this is the bottom of page 1. Page 1 is really small for some reason, so then I'll move over into page 2. So that's where we are on that one. And this one is in a bag made by Kelly and Kel Stitches. Excuse the noise. And then the last one I'm going to be working on, again in another project bag made by me. It's my Dimensions kit, which is Tiger Chilling Out. It's this one. And this one is stitched on 18 count black Aida, and it's either 2/1 full cross or 3/1 full cross in the section I'm doing. So the top part here is all like full crosses, and this is all half stitches, I believe. And this is where we're going to be starting from on here. So I hope that by the end of October I may have his face finished. Maybe. So yeah, so that's where we are on that one. So my new 3 projects that will be going into the rotation. And then obviously there's my supersized tiger family. And my brother's piece, which is Fucking Christmas. So they're the tiger 5 projects I'm going to be working on for the month of October. So yes. So that's that. So I was going to set up a Zoom this week. I actually remembered about setting up a Zoom this week, and then the bushfire started. So I was like, well, I don't know what's going to be happening, because I don't know if we're going to be staying in here or if we're going to be having to get out. Or so I didn't set a Zoom up. So apologies for that one. So I will set a Zoom up for. No, I won't. I was going to say next weekend, but it's the youngest niece's birthday, so she's going to be 10. So we're having a party. So I won't do a Zoom for next weekend. It'll probably have to be the weekend after. I'll get one. I will get one sorted. So yes. So that's everything. So I'm going to get a Stitch With Me done as well. It's a long weekend for us this week. So Monday is public holiday for the King's birthday. I think it's meant to be in July, but we have it in October for some reason. Australia, don't ask. So yes, so I should get some good stitching done, hopefully, this week. So yes, I'll get Stitch With Me done as well, if you're lucky, maybe 2, and I'll get those put through the week. So other than that, if you do have any questions or comments, then please feel free to drop those down below. You can email me. Email address as always is dizzystitcher@gmail.com, or I am on Instagram @dizzystitcher. So other than that, that's it. So again, thank you very much for watching, so much appreciated. Until next video, take care, stay safe, happy stitching. Until then guys, bye bye for now.